naturalistic type thing. Now this is how we go for the drinks and one time for the click and thugs, and this how we go for the props and shows, or one time how we go for the click and close.
Natural mystics, mysticism, penetrating, smokingism. When schisms mess up my rhythm, I pick up bad vibes and give them. Strictly blessed with my family, keep me from insanity. I plan to be high for life. You want is going to marry. Uncle Sam, when the band is sweet, they can't deplete your love for me. Devil smell your sweet essence and take me into custody. Press with logic, flipping topics. My clearest optics come from my third eye. The blue I try to mock it. My natural redness gives my mystical presence and lessons that I receive will make them devils get upon their knees and bleed, cause they seeds can't compete with these. Since they nuts and thieves, I proceed and relieve many heads with what I read since they lied in the sea. What we need is unity, something we will achieve. Once you know how we go, rockin' lows the least.
Now this is how we go, this is how we go. Now this is how we go for the drinks and drugs, and one time for the click and thugs, and this how we go for the props and shows, or one time how we go for the click and close. Brother shook, it took one look to make them book from the hook. They could've took if they stayed and look pretty crook. The shitty look I get from the pet, they said wet from the sweat. They know they ain't a threat. I bet you wish you knew that my crew's back with some new improved bat to make you chat. Yo, who that click? The logo with the screw face, the whole of the soul. Like if you mace, now you pace back and forth. Frontin' is whack, of course, son. You lack the source, climb, attack with force. Brothers get smacked across the face with what they want. They acting like so and they not. Like America almost won it. Now what's your final justice? This is how we go. This is how we go. Now this is how we go for the drinks and one time for the click and thugs, and this how we go for the props and shows, or one time how we go for the click and close.
I see my head's gassed off this the day before, and I'm starting the verbal spot in mind charting when I'm shorting in the whip. Don't need a HIP card to be hip. I got the illest shorty and the illest click. Naturalistic, topic originality. I've only seen a few real in hip-hop virtuality. Now you're telling me that other MCs are potent, but most of them lie like the you be smoking. I sit back and be noting on your fake fabrics. My tactics will leave you roaming like them Catholics, the Queen's native. Represents hip-hop complete, from the dreads on my head to dolomites on my feet. Plus I got close to the kilometer to drop on metronometers, dropping more degrees than half-ass rose thermometers. Apply it to the metric. You don't want to test it or get your head stitched from the verbal paramedic.
Now this is how we go for the drinks and one time for the click and thugs, and this how we go for the props and shows, or one time how we go for the whips and clothes. Now this is how we go for the drinks and one time for the click and thugs, and this how we go for the props